check my cheat sheet because this isn't my area of expertise. I've got to be honest.
Good. Right, that's
Stereo out XLR and give this to the camera operator. Okay. And you'll know if it's working, won't
yeah,
you?
I can see. Give me a quick little one.
Testing sound at New Spot Stadium for Football SA's broadcast of round 14. Testing sound, we're here for Modbury Vista versus Salisbury Inter in the Apex Steel WMPA.
Not sure yet.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jade Robran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
Testing sound at New Spot Stadium for Salisbury Inter versus Modbury Vista. Testing sound, Salisbury Inter versus Modbury Vista, New Spot Stadium. Testing sound, Modbury Vista, Salisbury Inter. We good? I'll start.
Yeah, I haven't let me know anything yet. So.
Well,
It said comms coming in good, so that's you.
I'll just start. Welcome to New Spot Stadium for Football SA's continuing broadcast of round 14 of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. And we're about to bring you the match here between the home side, Modbury Vista and Salisbury Inter. Should be another fascinating clash, although this round has produced some lopsided results so far, with every fixture being between a team in the top 5 and a team in the bottom 5. But today, Modbury Vista will be trying their hardest to continue to make some ground between them and 9th place Metro Stars, who they lost to last week, because 9th place means going into the promotion relegation playoff against the second team from the State League. And both teams, Modbury Vista and Metro Stars, currently in 8th and 9th respectively, locked on 9 points. They're going to want to avoid that. But Salisbury Inter, they're going to want to stay in the top 3, currently in second spot, and with a chance to extend their advantage if they win today. A quick look at the sides for Vista as we think they'll line up. Abby Lucas in goals, a back 4 of India Kuzna, Emily Gale, Sophie Leszczynski and Tia Shanakis. In midfield, Georgia Dearden, Mina Nishitani and Captain Ness Reid. And up forward, Taylor Fiorita, Ariana Mondiri and Ella Smith. For Inter, Matilda Comley in goals, a back 4 of Michaela Vidmar, Gabby DeMarco, Hannah Freer and Isabella Coimsis. In midfield, Taylor Fiorita, Zoe Toland, Zoe Jackson and Yui Fuji. And up forward, Erin Hood, Kote Rojas and Talia Rankin. We've just kicked off with referee Lee Pryor. The assistants are Mohammed Abidin and Ethan Zajax. And it's Salisbury Inter in the blue and black. They're attacking the left-hand side, the Hills End, here at New Spot Stadium. Apologies for the late start to the broadcast, but hopefully everything coming through nicely to you now. Salisbury Inter in attack. And here's a chance for Coimsis, who was with Modbury Vista last year, part of their promotion team, but returns to Salisbury Inter. Ball played there by Freer. Here's DeMarco. Toland into the side today. Coimsis back to DeMarco, who I think will be playing centrally today as opposed to the right-back position, because Inter are currently having Lexi Knox on the subs bench. Probably just a bit of squad rotation going on. Claudia Hewitt and Georgia Box, who also started in Inter's most recent game, also starting as subs. But they bring in Erin Hood, Zoe Toland, as mentioned, and Michaela Vidmar. Coimsis with Mondiri trying to challenge. And that's gone out for a goal kick. Been a double header of action here today with the same two teams playing in their State League 2 clash that just ended. Vista winning that by 4-3. And here's Erin Hood for Inter in the WNPL. Claimed by Abby Lucas. It's a bit up and under, up towards the Modbury Vista left, and Michaela Vidmar's able to see that out for a throw. Fuji. Now, Vidmar trying to get the ball into Hood. Fuji takes over again, through traffic, turns nicely. Just wanted to slide the ball through to Rojas, but it's gone through to Abby Lucas in the Vista goal. Lucas a bit more on it this time. Kawimsis wins it for Inter. Here's Mondiri. He's been absolutely terrific for Vista this season. That good challenge there by DeMarco, and Inter have the throw. Fuji. And it's back with Freya. Has Vidmar to the right. Jackson close, but continues to carry. DeMarco has been in terrific form in these last few weeks. Commentator's curse is real, folks. Taken over there.
Relax in there, recover!
By Kuzner, but fortunately for Inter, no damage done. Freya to Jackson. Now, that's a nice ball for Rojas to run onto. Rojas up against Shanakis. Gets around her. Still going Rojas. Fuji. Kawimsis gets the cross in the direction of Rankin. Now here's Hood. Back to Vidmar. They need to reload now. Freya. DeMarco. Kawimsis is available, and that's where it goes. Brings it inboard. Jackson. Playing as the 6 today for Inter. They're trying to get Hood going, but Ella Smith's able to get it away. Only as far as Freya, though. DeMarco again. So he's going to hold it across the back line, Inter. Now, Vidmar to put the ball inboard to Fuji. Rankin. Clever little ball over for Hood. And Hood was challenged well there. It's going to be a free kick to Vista. Challenged there by Fiorita. Lucas to take. Round kicked off last night. 3 matches at Service FM Stadium. A 3-0 win for West Adelaide over Adelaide Uni. An 8-0 win for Campbelltown City over Flinders. And it was 5-0 at LJ Hooker Myland Sports Park with Adelaide Comets defeating FSA NTC. Inter, I'll be hoping here to ensure that they are still comfortable in the top 3, come into this game in second. And the team that's third, Burkalla, also playing later this afternoon. That's good by Rankin. Chance to get Kawimsis going, but the flag's gone up. Speaking of players that have been in tremendous form in recent weeks, Talia Rankin has been exceptional. Vista, of course, won 2 matches this season, both here at home over Adelaide University, their epic first ever win in the WMPL. And they're also able to record a win here against Flinders United. Both come from behind wins as well. Last week, shared 9 goals with Metro Stars at TK Shutter Reserve, but unfortunately, Vista just scored 4 of them. Metro with 5. Not sure we'll get that many today, but you never know. Here's DeMarco. It was intercepted. Kuimpsis, Tolan, Rojas. Players just weren't all on the same wavelength, so Shinakis will be able to take the throw. Played on there by Gale. Here's Mondiri. Reed. Just wanted to clip that over for Kuzna. It's out for a throw. Here's Kuimpsis. Kuzna applying pressure, and it's come to Mondiri for Vista. Reed. That's good. Kuzna, Gale, Mondiri, Nishitani, and that's going to be a free kick to Mondiri. And maybe in the sort of range that Mina Nishitani would relish. Could hit it with either foot. Of course, a player that's been associated with Salisbury Inter for many, many years. Joined the club in 2020 and was part of all of Inter's trophy wins. The treble in 2021, the championship in 23 and 24. But now, Nishitani in Vista colours to try to put one past her old side. Nishitani. Oh, what about that? Mina Nishitani, the technician, with a perfect strike into the top corner. That is some goal. Well, what a bonus she has been for this Vista side. And while we're only in the 10th minute, one good sign for Vista is that in the 2 matches that they've won, Nishitani has scored. And that is her 4th for the season. We thank our partner, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel NPLSA, and the score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's Modbury Vista 1, Salisbury Inter 0. Now, Inter have to respond. Here's Kuimpsis. Jackson. Freer under pressure here. And it's been turned over. Reed. And a chance to get Mondiri the other side of the defence. Mondiri now. Vidmar tracking her. Driving into the box. Has to turn back. Vidmar's done well. Now Rankin comes to help out. And takes over possession and is able to avoid the corner. Two pitches here side by side and not separated by a fence, so it does occasionally happen that the ball will disappear on the far side as you see it. So another one's been called for. Nishitani just trying to return the ball there to Ella Smith, but that's going to be a throw for Salisbury Inter. And Vista have won it back. And Ella Smith to go over and take. As Mondiri up the wing, Nishitani a bit more inboard. It goes to Mondiri up against Vidmar again. And it's played to Freer. Clearance from Vidmar. And it comes out to Fiorita. Lucas. Well, that's gone to Talia Rankin, who quickly gets the ball over to Rojas. Flag's gone up. Which is why Rojas's control was a little unorthodox there, catching the ball. Free kick to Lucas. Turning into a not bad afternoon here. Of course, it's been a very rainy week in Adelaide, but looks like it's clearing here at New Spot Stadium in the northeastern suburbs. It's going to be a free kick to Rojas for the challenge of Fiorita. Jackson into the feet of Hood, but Smith clears. And comes to DeMarco. Kuimsis puts a ball through there for Erin Hood, who manages to keep the ball alive. Under pressure from two players though, and is away by Shinakis, but only as far as Rankin. Kuimsis, Jackson, wanting to drive through. Back to Kuimsis, who crosses in the Hood direction. Oh, and just a bit of hesitation there between between Smith and the keeper, Lucas. And it's going to be a corner for Salisbury Inter. It'll be Fuji to go and take. Inter players, there looks like a set play. 5 of them on the edge of the box, bunched up. Now they'll probably go into separate directions. It's not a bad delivery. Rankin! And Rojas just has to turn away. Still Rojas, 3 Vista defenders facing her, trying to get the ball into the feet of DeMarco, and Mondiri does the defensive work. And in fact, was able to play it off an Inter player to win the throw. And Shinakis at right back for Vista can take it. Looks up the wing towards Mondiri again, who's battling with Tolland. Well done there by Kuzna. There's Ness Reed, but away again by Vidmar, headed on by Rankin. It's going to be a free kick for the challenge from Reed. Freer. And it's been cut out, but Jackson has it. Oh, and he's given it up to Kuzna though on that occasion. Kuzna wants to get Mondiri going. But DeMarco's held on. Tolland, Kuimsis wants to get it up the wing. It's a throw in. Shinakis up the wing. Kuzna. It's been turned away. Fuji, that's a nice little ball. Tolland driving into the area. And just a good bit of defending there for Vista by Shinakis again. Coimpsis into Fuji's feet. Hood looking to turn. Coimpsis wins the corner. And another chance for Yui Fuji to deliver. Again, they're bunching. Oh, they found out a little bit now, the inter forwards. Lucas doesn't need Reed hit it away. Rojas just wanted the ball to come down a bit further. The shot's gone over the bar. We're into the 19th minute on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. And the score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard is Modbury Vista 1, Salisbury into 0. And we thank our partner Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. Lucas's goal kick. Now the headers come towards Rojas. Fuji looking for Rankin. Ella Smith face. That's a good ball, Hood! Good move by Inter. And Hood's header claimed by Lucas, who goes long towards Mondiri. And able to bring it down, but just trod on it there, so Jackson will be able to take over for Inter. Tolland. Coimpsis. DeMarco. Fuji's trying to make herself available in the middle. DeMarco will go out to Coimpsis, who's been a good outlet so far. Tolland. And they'll get it back to DeMarco. Now trying to get the ball over to Rojas. And it's going to be a corner. Looks like it was headed back by Leszczynski there. And Inter's third already. Haven't been able to cash in on the first two. Fuji. It's into a good area. Rankin was there. It's been headed away. Jackson. Still Jackson. And gets the shot away, but it's wide. Inter, as you'd expect, pushing to get back level, trailing to a wonder free kick strike by Mina Nishitani. DeMarco gets it all the way back to Matilda Comley, who wears the armband with Lexi Knox as a sub at the moment. Coimpsis. Tolland. Rojas. They're working hard, the midfielders and defenders, but that's a great ball for Rankin. Will it fall for Hood? Shanakis can bring it away, and good challenge by Tolland. Throw in. Towards Nishitani, went down, but no foul according to referee Pryor. Vidmar, probably just a bit much on that one, looking for Fuji. Don't know if you can quite pick up the smoke in the background. They've got a spit going today here at Modbury Vista, so if you're not far away, and that might be something you fancy, get on down to New Spot Stadium. Here's Smith, Mondiri, Reed, Nishitani, Smith. Just didn't quite shape that as she would have liked, so it's going to be a goal kick. Still one match to conclude this round, kicking off at 4:30 p.m. And that's going to be the match between Metro Stars and West Torrens Burkalla at TK Shutter Reserve. If you're planning to spend your afternoon/evening watching WNPL, you can shift to that broadcast after this one. Freer. Good interception there by Dearden. But Rankin trying to get it through. Reed, Gale, Furita. Trying to find Nishitani there. Sorry, that was Leszczynski. In to have it back. Jackson wanting to get the ball over towards where Rojas is. It's broken Vista's way. Nishitani, this is the dangerous ball that they can get over to Modbury sometimes, but the opposite number 14 there, DeMarco, wins an important header. Coimsis. Now, has the ball got enough on it?
Nothing wrong with that. I don't mind.
Big clearance from Furita. Wasn't quite needed. Well, it wasn't needed as dramatically as it was executed, but throw in. Referee Prize just going to ask Coimsis to go closer to the spot. Looking for Rojas. Under pressure, that's really good skills, and Nishitani has to come and clear. Of course, in Rojas's first spell with Salisbury Inter, she was part of the treble-winning side in 2021 with Mina Nishitani. Opposite sides today. That's offside against Coimsis. Lucas to take. Up the wing, but too wide. Coimsis. Rojas wants to run onto it, and that's where it goes. Gets inside Shinakis. Still Rojas. Gets a ball inboard, but it's been headed away. Rankin to Coimsis. Sorry, Tolan to Coimsis. He tries to get down the wing again. Challenge from Shinakis. Just past the halfway mark of the first half. And Vista with the lead. Fuji. Coimsis. Rojas. Rankin. Talia Rankin. Doesn't get hold of that. I've mentioned it in commentaries previously, but it is quite remarkable that Rankin only has the one goal so far this season in the WNPL. Has certainly rattled the woodwork on a couple of occasions with some terrific shots from outside the 18-yard area. Throw in here for Vista. Looking for Nishitani. Rankin in the way. Rojas trying to head it on for Hood. Hood's done well here, and there was a last-minute challenge to deny her. Tolland. DeMarco. Tolland gives it back. Touch there by Jackson. Hood. That was good play there by Leszczynski. And Modbury gets it back to Smith, but it's going to break to Jackson again. Kuzner, but Tolland won that. Oh, and Furita's just sliced that a bit, and it might come back to Rojas up against Shinakis. Still Rojas. Shinakis got a foot in. Fuji, though, the danger's not clear, but Gale wins it. And Nishitani just lofts it over to Inter's keeper in Comley. Vidmar. Cleared by Leszczynski. Jackson, who's been busy. Once again, the outlet is Kuimpsis on the left. DeMarco. Does get through to Rojas despite the deflection. Another clearance there by Fiorita. Oh, and Mondieri might have got the other side of Freer here. Mondieri, big chance to take a shot, but comfortable enough for Comley. And that's the threat. Vista have been very adept at getting balls to Mondieri to get her the other side of the defensive line. She has 7 for the season. Not bad going in a team in its first season in the WNPL, or its first season back in the WNPL. Of course, Modbury Vista were in the competition in 2022. And all things considered, I think they've done a pretty good job finding the players and building the team. It's a mix of players that brought them up and new signings. Some people that have been part of the project for a while. Now Mondieri has got 3 inter-defenders to deal with, and that was just too many in the end. Fiorita, Kuzna, Reed. Well, I could see what she was trying to do. Find Nishitani, just needed a touch more angle on that pass. Now, to work it out along the back. And they'll be starting to probably get a little frustrated, I think, that in a match where they would have been favoured, they're still behind, coming up to the half-hour mark. But one thing Vista's doing quite well, that they seem to be alternating between 4 and 5 at the back, and particularly Georgia Dearden seems to be swapping a little between playing as a third centre-back and playing as a 6. And right now they're in a bit of a 5-4-1 line, and you might see Dearden then look to come forward more into midfield. But it's worked so far for them. Made it difficult for Inter to make chances. And a good response from conceding 5 against Metro Stars last week. Rojas. DeMarco. Fiorita's going to clear. Oh, and again, Mondieri's in a position here. Freer's going to have to be clean here. Mondieri! 2-0 to Vista. This is massive. In the 31st minute. And that's how dangerous Mondieri is. She wasn't favourite to get onto the ball there. But when she did, she scored. And are we witnessing a bit of a turn-up here at New Spot Stadium? It is the home side leading. But that is very much against the odds. Now, I mentioned that in their 2 wins to date in this season that Nishitani scored in both. Obviously, so is Ariana Mondieri. So the signs are good for Vista. Shinakis. And that might have got a touch there. It didn't. Throw in for Kuimpsis. Inter can work it across the back. They do have plenty of attacking options if they want to change things up. Of course, Marcella Brooks is available on the bench. So is Claudia Hewitt. So is Georgia Box. Brooks has had a couple of injury niggles during the season, so has been used sparingly recently. But I'm sure for now, their coach Carl Maynard will give the opportunity to the players on the pitch, because they're certainly not short of attacking talent, including that player there, Rojas and Fuji. Vidmar, and that's just gone over everybody for a goal kick. Now, if memory serves me correctly, Michaela Vidmar got a couple of goals in a semi-final of the WMPL and WSL Cup for Adelaide City against Salisbury Inter, but the relevance of that I'm mentioning was that it was played here. A few years ago, 2 WMPL and WSL Cup finals were played on this pitch. It was 2023, or at this venue, side by side. Inter defeating Adelaide City in one of them, and as I said, Vidmar was in the City side that night. And Comets defeating Burkalla in the other semi. And Comets went on to defeat Inter in the final with an extra time goal. Burks have gone one step better this year. They'll be in the cup final next week against West Adelaide. Match kicking off at 1:30 p.m. at Service FM Stadium, Saturday, 11 July. If you want to see that and the other cup finals that are going on that day, it's cup finals all through the divisions and including the Federation Cup final as well between Belgrade and Cumberland. That'll be at 4 o'clock after the Women's Cup final. You can get your tickets at the Football South Australia website. Here's Freer for Inter. Into Rankin. Good challenge there by Dearden, and Reid holds on. Nishitani. Mondiri ahead of her. Mondiri again. Wins possession and goes for another shot. Oh. Well, it was wide, but understandably, Inter keeper Matilda Comley was taking no chances there. DeMarco looking for it long, but Furita's in the way. It's come to Coimpsis. DeMarco, Jackson, Rankin, Vidmar, but they're just holding it across the back four for now. Now try to get into Rojas, but her touch went to Smith and Reid. Smith again, but Vidmar's in the way. Rojas. Fuji. But Nishitani gets a foot in there, but it's gone to Jackson. Rankin. Still going Rankin. Rojas. It's going to be cleared by Shanakis. Now Coimpsis gets it into Hood. Going to get another throw into. Tolland. And I think that's going to be a goal kick. We thank our partner, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WMPLSA. And the score on the One World LED and Sportal System scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's Modbury Vista 2, Salisbury Inter 0. Header on there by Kuzna towards Mondiri. Gale, Reid, Furita. Now, Jackson comes through to win it, but that's going to go out. Now Shanakis, Nishitani's made a run, and that's where it goes. And that's going to be an into throw. Now, once again, the Vista make almost 2 lines across the pitch of 5, although Modbury has gone forward of the midfielders now to create more of that 5-4-1 shape. Hood gets the free kick. Jackson will take it quickly to Rankin. He's trying to get it through, and for the first time, just a bit of confusion between keeper and defender. That time Lucas and Leszczynski. And throw in for Inter. Tolland. Kuzner getting a foot in there. Brohas. Kawimsis. Oh, it's going to be cleared, but only as far as Tolland. And the ball has hit referee Price, so we're going to need a drop ball. So Tolland wants to get on with it. Well, she really should wait for the ref, but I can't say I blame her for, wanting to show a bit of urgency there. Jackson gets the switch out to Vidmar. Clearance by Dearden there. Throw in for Vidmar. Back from Fuji. Modbury with the slide there, but Rankin's able to burst through. It's going to be a free kick to Inter for Modbury's challenge. Fuji to deliver. Just waits as the Vista line advances. Hood heads on. Rojas puts it back in board. And it's a chance in the end. Just wide there by Vidmar. Lucas, that might just split the 2 players she had on the attacking right there. Throw into Inter. Kawimsis gets the throw in, and we'll get another one. Just getting into the 42nd minute, and Inter, I'm sure, would be absolutely desperate to get one back before the break. Not go into the sheds 2 behind. That's a good ball by Fuji, but it's gone out for a goal kick. Lucas now. Toland should win that, and does. Throwing for Shinakis. Kuzner is up the wing. Nishitani's inboard. Mondiri's further up the wing, but it's over her. And DeMarco plays it to Freer. Just waits for options. Again, white walls in front of her. Very well organised off the ball, Modbury Vista. Jackson now wants to get the ball over to Rojas, and there's just enough on it to allow Lucas to claim it. Goes long. Toland with the win, but sent back in the opposite direction by Gale. Into to try to build again. Haven't really worked out the best way to unlock the Vista backlines, but might they do it now through Fuji? Rojas holds on, still Rojas. That was an important bit of defending there by Leszczynski. And it's another corner for Inter. They haven't yet cashed in on one. They've been putting it into good areas with Fuji's delivery. And again, and just Rankin was there. Toland! It's gone in! Well, it just rolled almost apologetically past a heap of Vista defenders who I think were just either unsighted or unsure. And I don't think anybody else got a touch. I think it's Toland's goal. Inter pull one back, as they must have absolutely wished they could before the half-time break. Dearden. Rankin wins it. And this will give Inter a bit of a spring in their step. A lot of their attacks just had lacked the incision and in some cases pace that they would have wanted. But it was a set piece in the end that produced the result. Here's Fuji. Can she keep that in? The flag's gone up to indicate that it's going to be a goal kick. We are into stoppage time here at the end of the first half. And what a fascinating one it's been, with the home side very much underdogs today, taking a 2-0 lead. But Inter have pulled one back, and this sets up a massive second 45 minutes. Referee Pryor checking the watch. One there by Coimpsis. Shinakis. Again, it's gone over all their teammates, and Inter can rebuild now. Could they even maybe find an equaliser before half-time? Dearden leading Rojas to the race. There's just going to put it out to safety. Play continues. And every chance here to maybe come up with a dramatic equaliser just before the stroke of half-time. Freer puts it back into the hot spot. Dearden with the header. Nishitani. Or could there be a break on the other way? This is how Mondiri does it. Inter's defenders have gotten back well this time. Mondiri holds on, keeps going in the box. Some troops have arrived for her. And that is half-time. What a half this has been at New Spot Stadium. Salisbury Inter taking a 2-0 lead. Nishitani in the 10th minute and Mondiri in the 31st. But Inter getting one back just a few minutes before the half-time break. A I think through Zoe Tolland, didn't look like anybody else got a touch in what was a very crowded penalty area when Inter scored. And as I said, it really sets up a massive second 45 minutes. Don't go anywhere. After about 12 minutes of messages, we'll be able to bring it to you.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
G'day, Hamish here, reminding you everyone has a right to get home safe. There's no text, lost snack, backseat argument or hair emergency that's worth taking your eyes off the road for a moment. This is going to sound crazy, but not even a French fry. Keep your eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and choose not to drive when you're tired, upset or under the influence. Pull over if you need to. And why not take a sec to pledge to drive so others survive? But again, later, when you get home.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
With RAA, proud sponsors of the RAA NPLSA. As Christoph Panendas wins that header, here's Tabaris. It's a touch, but eventually cleared by Vidmar. And French hits it again! French with the volley that Harpers could not save. Simon finds Mullen. Mullen hits one from distance, and it's in! Mullen with a screamer! Absolute worldie from Mullen.
Goal of the week for sure.
Who has probably just gone and won the game for Playford in the 92nd minute.
Irabona, and it's in the bottom right corner. Captain Fantastic, Aladdin Irabona, puts his side ahead late in this clash, and they are on their way to 3 points for the first time this season. You didn't know which way it was going to go, who was going to take it, but you knew the final action was going to be the ball in the...
Just trying to calm things down at the moment after that. Lapse in concentration. Ball over the top here for Stam. Will get there first. Will Riley Stam, and he'll chip in brilliantly. At the club of his youth, Riley Stam scoring the first in this one. And what a finish.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
I think the thing that most people don't realise about being a referee is how much we train. We often train twice a week as a group. Then we have coaching sessions where we go through videos and look back at past few weeks. And then any of the outside of training stuff that we do, like our gym work and watching matches back and all that. All the extra time outside of match days are the big things for us. What makes it more than just blowing a whistle is understanding football and all the different layers of football, and then adding on top of that we then have to be impartial and understand the emotion of football, and then find that balance between understanding the emotion and then understanding the laws. I've had a few grand finals that I've been lucky to be a part of, and in those kind of games with the crowds and the energy, I can just tell that the football match that's going on is so entertaining, and that I'm lucky to have one of the best seats in the house for it.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jay Drobran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local, and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
So the Youth Club Championship, we've designed a structure where the under 13s, under 14s, under 15s and 16s all compete together as one club. They'll play at the same venue, they'll play one after each other. It allows the technical director to be at the venue to help educate and look after the coaches, and also there's a focus on player development.
Players are now knowing where they are at and the pathway to follow each year. If they continue with the YCC, they should be in a position where they can go into senior football. It's a lot clearer around the steps they need to take to keep tracking as a player.
We've created an additional YCC training session or seminar night. All the players involved had the opportunity to do an extra additional skills session development plan, and we had Adrian Stanter coming in to talk about how to become a more professional player from a younger age.
The fact that as a club we are investing heavily in the juniors to ensure that we're putting those tools in place that the YCC is wanting from us, that's certainly bringing around some benefits to the club and to junior development across the board.
Everyone's trying to obtain points for their club, but also with a strong focus on how do we create a competition where players can play against like players.
The one thing I have noticed is it's been a bit more focused on getting the balance right. So, you know, trying to keep the best teams playing against each other throughout the entire year and not having this big disparity between one team or another, one club or another.
So what it has allowed us to do is have quality games every week, which has benefited the competition and given the girls a chance to sort of understand what it's like to play at that elite level. While development is a good focus, the YCC does bring out the aspect of results as well, which helps find that balance for players to transition to senior football.
So I think with the YCC structure now in place, there's become a better level, and with a better level there's been higher intensity within our sessions, and that's allowed for greater development in terms of a player technically, tactically, and that's given them the best chance to keep improving their game.
Yeah, look, I think there's certainly brought around a lot of excitement to the club on YCC Day. The club's buzzing, a lot of the parents and players really enjoy seeing the kids play, and what is really now an elite pathway in junior football in our state.
Something that resonated with me right on the onset was about connecting a budding footballer with the right coach with the right club, and the right club being part of the right football environment. So the YCC tells me that this has been a fantastic implementation by Football South Australia.
Welcome back to New Spot Stadium for Football SA's coverage of round 14 of the Apex Steel WNPLSA competition. And we're bringing you the match between Modbury, Vista and Salisbury Inter. And the halftime score is Modbury Vista 2, Salisbury Inter 1. Vista going ahead through a terrific free kick by Mina Nishitani in the 10th minute. And then Ariana Mondiri made it 2-0 in the 31st minute. But Inter were able to equalise just before half-time. Zoe Tolland, not equalise, pull one back, I should say, just before half-time. Zoe Tolland in the 45th. And that'll give them something to hold on to in this second half. Certainly if we're looking at things in a ladder perspective, Inter came into this game on 27 points, one ahead of Burkalla and Adelaide Comets, and they've got to finish in the top three if they're to get advantages in the final series. The way the final five works, if you finish fourth or fifth, you've got to play every other team in the finals and win to win the championship. But if you're second or third, you get the double chance, as we call it, which means that if you lose in the first week, you're still in the finals. If you lose in the second week, if you've won in the first, you're still in the finals as well. And there's a real battle going on for positions 2, 3 and 4 between Inter, Burkalla and Comets. Inter, as I said, currently on 27 points. Burkalla and Comets currently on 26. Although Comets have already played this weekend, but Burkalla will be playing, and a chance to add to that 26 points. They're kicking off shortly against Metro Stars at TK Shutter Reserve to complete this round of matches. Well, Vista kicking us off. They're in the all-white, and they're kicking to the left-hand side as you see it, and that's to the Eastern or Hills side here at New Spot Stadium. And they have the throw on the right through their right back, Shinakis. Just a quick survey of both sides, and I don't think there have been any half-time changes, but we'll keep an eye on that for you. Now, from Vista's point of view, they're on 9 points in 8th spot, level with Metro Stars, although they have the better goal difference. And as I mentioned before, if you finish 8th, you're safe in the WNPL and will continue in the competition next season. But if you finish 9th, you've got to go into a playoff against the team that finishes second in the State League. Vista, of course, are familiar with that playoff because when they were in the State League, they finished second twice in a row, 2023 and 2024. And on both occasions lost that particular playoff against the team that finished 9th in the WNPL, which was Adelaide Uni on both occasions. Last year, Vista finished top in the State League and were promoted automatically. But you wouldn't want to take your chances in that playoff. You've got Adelaide City and Sturt Lions in the top two positions in the WSL, and both have reasonable sides. It's always gone the way of the WNPL team, that playoff, but you never know. And if you're Vista, you're going to want to avoid it. Here's Rojas, trying to get into back on level terms. Intercepted there by Leszczynski. Rojas holds on again. Now under pressure from Shinakis. Corner for Inter. And Fuji again to deliver the Inter goal that got them back into this. Was a result of a corner. Can they do it again? Oh, it was up near Rankin. Rojas tries to get it back in. Rankin still there. Rojas, Nishitani. It's an appeal from the Inter players. Waved away by referee Pryor. Here's Vidmar. Hood. And that was a foul by Ella Smith. And now another chance for a delivery by Fuji. Again, it's into a really good area, and it's hit the post. Gale trying to get it away. Rankin still battling. Reed trying to clear. Hood trying to get onto it for Inter. Nishitani has it for Vista, but it's intercepted. Vidmar puts it back into the hot spot. Fiorita gets it away. And again. And it's towards Mondiri. Freer has the header, but Mondiri might be able to get onto this. Under pressure from Jackson. And wins the free kick. Well, huge action at one end. And Vista now to see if they can create danger at the other. Nishitani trying to get the run of Gale there, and that's going to be seen out by Comley. Freer. Rankin. Nishitani with the interception. Vidmar, Nishitani in the way again. It's back to Freer. Comley. DeMarco. Coimpsis. Rojas. Bursting into the area. Pulls it back, and a chance for Tolland. It's pinballing around the area. Rojas is there. The flag's gone up against her, though. Free kick now. There's a Vista player down. Didn't see what happened there. And it's Fiorita. Back on her feet. It's staying down for a bit there. I didn't see what caused it. We'll just go to the sideline at least temporarily, the Vista defender. And we can restart with Gale. With Lucas, I should say, taking the goal kick. Fuji. DeMarco and Freer across the back now. Jackson had a terrific game against Uni last week, which Inter won by 2-1. They're currently behind by that scoreline. Fuji, Rojas, Hood, wanting to get it back. Fuji. It's a good move, and Rankin! Not able to get onto it, and the clearance by Smith. Jackson gets it across. Kuzna touches it down, but the clearance hasn't quite gotten them away. Now they get it towards Mondiri, who once again playing a lone hand up the front. Nishitani's run on now for Vista. Good hold-up play by Mondiri, but runs out of room. French player, I'm sure enjoying the terrific form of her compatriots at the World Cup. Sad day, of course, for Australia, with Socceroos eliminated on penalties by Egypt this morning. Freer holds on and is patient. Vidmar, it's intercepted by Smith, gets it back from Nishitani, and here's Reid. Reid loops it over nicely for Nishitani's run, but Vidmar will get there first and find Comley. Freer. Once again, is just looking for a way through the masses of white shirts. They're really making sure that there's very little space to play centrally for Inter. But they've found a way through here to Rojas. Dearden with the challenge. Reid. It's gone to Jackson. Rankin. Nishitani trying to challenge. Rankin gets it into Fuji. Toland wins that well against Kuzna. Goes past Shanakis. Throw in. And this half unfolding as we expected. Inter applying most of the pressure. Vista trying to get the quick balls out to Mondiri when they win possession. Can they hold on to this lead? It would be a priceless win for them. We thank our partners, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. And the score on the One World LED and Sportal Systems scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's Modbury Vista 2, Salisbury Inter 1. And we are in the 56th minute. Free kick for Inter. DeMarco to Coimsis. Trying to get around Kuzner and play it through to Hood. Goal kick. Lucas goes up the right-hand side. Toland's header's going to go out. Another throw in for Vista. Bit of confusion about whether the ball that's in the background is one of the match balls here. Now Shanakis can restart play with a throw. Now, although referee Pryor's talking to Talia Rankin, I'm not sure what is going on there. Maybe a bit of chat going on out in the middle. Here we go. Jackson. It's going to be handball. That was against Kuzna. Freer. Now Vidmar's taken off on the right. It goes centrally though. And a clearance there by Furita, who appears to be okay after needing some attention earlier. Rojas. He's not able to turn on that occasion. Throw in for Vista. Up towards Mondiri. It's going to be an Inter free kick. Jackson. Clearance there by Leszczynski. It's gone all the way back to Comley. DeMarco now. Kuimsis. Hasn't always been easy to find a way through. And they've used their fullbacks quite a lot into when they've been trying to build. This time they're going to try to go over the top, but it's been headed away by Shanakis. Gale. And now can Kuzna get the ball through to Mondiri? It's gone too far. Freer now. Jackson. DeMarco. Back to Jackson. Freer, and Rankin has dropped to receive the ball, and it's a good idea. She swapped with Vidmar. Vidmar goes for a shot. Saved by Lucas, but it's come out to Rojas. Rojas! Oh, Lucas had to bat that one away as well. There's plenty of noise that you might be able to hear coming off the Vista bench. Are they sensing an upset with half an hour to go? Rankin wants to touch it through, battling with Reed. Reed's won that and got it to Nishitani, and Mondiri's got a bit of space here. Nishitani's kept the run going. Mondiri plays it across to Gale. Now it's back inboard to Reed. Clips it over beautifully for Nishitani, but she's had to go just a little bit wider now. Oh, that was a good bit of play. Vista attacks have been few and far between, but goodness, some of them have been effective. Fuji now into trying to build an effective attack through Rojas. Hood's in the middle. Rojas. It's blocked and cleared, but it's come to Fuji. Didn't quite get hold of that as she would have liked. Lucas has missed Kuzna with that goal kick, so it's an Inter throw on the attacking left for them. Keep the pressure on. Shadakis to Mondiri. It's out for a throw. Very picturesque surroundings here at New Spot Stadium. Very leafy part of the world. Hills visible behind the goal to your left. Into bringing the ball the other way, but now Mondiri gets a good ball from Gale. These are the situations she loves, but DeMarco got a good foot in there. And again, Rankin in this deep position, having swapped with Vidmar. But ball's now with Gale. Reed. Turned away by Freer. Jackson trying to get it into Hood's feet. Hood. It's going to be a throw-in for Vista, who are now starting to warm up their substitutes. And it's Ella Smith with the throw. Back, but it's still Mondiri on the ball. And he'll get the free kick in a dangerous area. Nishitani now wouldn't rule out trying to hit a surprise strike, although I don't think anyone in the inter-team would be surprised if Minna went for goal here. Has players on the edge of the 6-yard area to aim at as well. Here goes Nishitani. Goes for goal, and it was at the front post, and it's going to be returned to her from Mondiri, and Nishitani can go for the shot over the bar on that occasion. Freer to carry forward for Inter. Jackson. Tolland. Coimsis trying to get it up to Rojas. Rojas pinned on the left-hand side. Shanakis puts it out. Tolland. Rojas. Tolland. They're trying to 1-2 together through their way the defence. It's a free kick. Well, Tolland might have been away there, but it's not a bad position for potentially a Yui Fuji strike. Rankin behind it as well. Well, can Fuji emulate her compatriot here? Similar distance to the same goal that Nishitani scored from. Fuji is comfortable enough for Abby Lucas. Sends it over to the attacking left, but probably a little wider than she was hoping for. And Vidmar can throw it in to Fuji. It's going to be a free kick to Inter again for the challenge on Fuji. And DeMarco can carry forward. Coimsis. Fuji. Rojas. Coimsis tries to get across in. Hood's there, but headed away by Leszczynski and again by Fiorita. Battling away there was Kuzna. It's back with Fuji again. Inter continue to press. Rojas. Kuzna wins it and just plays it to safety. Well, it's almost an arm wrestle. Vista holding on to that advantage into pressing and pressing to try to find the equaliser. They're going to get another throw in on the attacking left, the visitors. Just a reminder that we thank our partner, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, and the score on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED digital display solutions. It's Modbury Vista 2, Salisbury Inter 1. We have played 23 minutes in this second half. And while time isn't tight yet, It soon will be. If Inter aren't able to score perhaps within the next 10 or 15 minutes. They'll actually have a head-to-head match when it comes to deciding those second, third and fourth positions in the following round. Salisbury Inter against West Torrens Burkella. That match is going to be 2 weekends away. Now, Nishitani sliding to try to get the ball to Mondiri, but Freer was in the way. And Fuji turns it back to DeMarco. What ideas have Inter got? In open play, they're yet to score in this game. The goal came from a corner. How do they get through Vista, who have very disciplinedly put a lot of players behind the ball? Now they might, with Tolland getting the ball across. Dearden was in the way. Tolland again, it's saved. Hood trying to get it back to Rankin. Rankin's just had to turn back now. And a good challenge from Smith. Comley out a long way. Not under pressure though. Rankin wanting to get Jackson going, who's advanced. Trying to get the cross in, but that's going to be a corner. Yeah, they certainly wouldn't want to go into that Berks game on the back of a loss. The league rests next week with the cup final, which Berks are in against West Adelaide. And then Berks and Inter will play at 4 p.m. on Saturday, July 18 at Jack Smith Park. That'll be a big fixture. They won't want to go into it having lost here. Corner from Fuji. Rojas. And the shot by Hood into the side netting. Interestingly, no one from the Inter bench is warming up. The Vista bench has been. And you'd think we'd be getting close to when some changes might be made. But Inter continue to attack, to try to find this equaliser. Tolland. Shinakis, as she's done on many occasions, puts the ball to safety. Now we've just got a stoppage. No, we're going to be okay to continue with an Inter throw. Rojas. He's got 4 players around her. Still turns and gets the cross in. Oh, and the touch there by Leszczynski for a moment looked like it might be potentially going into her own goal. But it was, fortunately for the Vista defender, over the bar. But yet another Inter corner. Yet another Fuji delivery. And it's a good one again. No Inter player was able to get on the end of it. Smith gets it up to Mondiri though. Freer. Challenged by Mondiri, who wins the ball off Hood. Freer gets it back though. And goes into Dearden for another Inter throw. Freer, Fuji, Rankin. Looking to get Rojas in again. Here's Tolland. And once again, Kuzna clears. Now, Claudia Hewitt is going to come on for Inter. and will replace Zoe Jackson. So it's an attacking move. Jackson, who's been playing as the more deep-lying midfielder, and Hewitt will be much more forward. You can be sure of that. Rojas, well, she's definitely forward. Cross, headed by Nishitani, headed away by Smith. Picking up there is Vidmar. Ball into Hood. Saved by Lucas. And flag's gone up for offside though. Vista edge a little closer to what would be a famous victory. Goal kick's gone out for a throw. Vidmar trying to get Hood going. Nodded out by Dearden. Fuji. Tolland. Freer. They can reload here. Freer can get across in. Now, Hood. Dearden concedes the corner. It's almost getting like a siege here. With Inter just continually pushing and Vista continually resisting. There's going to be more changes for Inter. Knox and Box are going to come on for Tolland and Vidmar. Now Fuji can deliver the corner. And it was Lexi Knox is there. First touch might be to keep this ball in play. Get it back inboard for Rojas. And it's cleared up to Mondiri. Of course, all on her own again. Fuji again trying to scoop it over. That's a good ball. Rojas, and not quite sure if she was going for the shot or trying to square it. Well, can Vista hang on under all this pressure? Mondiri, but Rankin's come through to win it, but that ball is only going to go as far as Lucas. Goes long. Freer wins it. Good touchdown to Box, who gives it back. We're into the 78th minute. But Mondiri and Nishitani might be able to break here. Oh, Rankin came through well to win the ball. Fuji, Hewitt, Kuimsis will get the free kick. Well, it's been all one-sided matches so far until now in this round of the WMPL. And we've seen a real battle here. Freer, and nearly ran through the box. And if you'd said 2 weeks ago that Vista would win one of their next two games, you would have put a lot on it being last week's against Metro Stars and not this one. But they lost to Metro Stars. And even though there's a bit of play to go here, they still lead this one by 2-1. DeMarco. Knox. Trying to get the ball through the box. Georgia box. Talia Rankin. That is a superb finish by Talia Rankin to draw things level here at New Spot Stadium. And a richly deserved goal for a midfielder who has been absolutely superb for Salisbury into this season. Lucas had come out to make the save, but it still needed to be a clean strike from Talia Rankin from outside the box, and it was. (2-2) in the 79th minute. What happens now? A point would not be the worst result for Vista. Do they try to hang on, or do they try to get 3? You would think, though, that the flow of the game is going to continue as it has for most of this half, with Inter pushing and pushing. And you'd have to dig a long way into the history books to find the last time they or anyone have come back from 2 goals down to win. But they're threatening to do so, the visitors. Knox. These sorts of balls have turned out to be successful. Vista's organisation was so good that it was really difficult for Inter to play their way through. But in the end, just measuring some balls delivered into the penalty area from deep, like this one from Knox, have helped Inter to get back on level terms. Now, that's a free kick to Modbury. And if Nishitani comes up and takes it, I'd expect it could be a delivery in towards the penalty area. Inter have kept their line well forward of it. And it's up towards Modbury. Is there a bit too much on it? It's going to be a goal kick because the last touch was off Modbury. Knox. Inter will want 3 points, make no mistake. This is a game they would have thought they'd be favourites in. They've done really well to come back from 2-0. But can they complete the turnaround? Reed. Rankin's picked a pocket and wanted to get the ball out to Hood. Hood knew she was offside and was jogging back. Lucas is, it's a free kick, or it's a goal kick I should say, because the ball did run off over the goal line. Now, Modbury's away here from Nishitani's pass. She's out wide. Nishitani's come back into the middle. Modbury's held on well here to allow some forwards, but good defensive work there by Freer. But Vista will have a throw in an attacking position for the first time in a long time. And Ella Smith can find either Mondiri and Nishitani, and you just know those two can conjure something up. Mondiri, 2 opponents, and she's won the corner. And a chance for the technician, who can very easily find a teammate's head with her precise deliveries. Nishitani, could they undo Inter's huge comeback right here in the dying moments? It's just over Knox at the back post. It was Reed with the header. But now there could be a break the other way, because here goes Claudia Hewitt. Finds Rojas. The break is on for Inter. Rojas, a chance to get the ball through to Hood. Goes down, and no free kick given, no penalty given, I should say. It's a free kick the other way. Well, that was the reverse of the pattern of play so far. Inter breaking after a Vista attack. The breaks have normally been in the other direction, with Vista under so much pressure. Getting out and finding this player in particular, Mondiri, who just holds the ball so well. Rankin's dispossessed her brilliantly, though. DeMarco. Hood. Fuji. Rankin. Gets Hood going. Is there too much on that? Or can Hood keep it in? She's quick, but ball's beating her out. We're into the last 5 minutes before stoppage time. Modbury Vista 2, Salisbury Inter 2. It would put Vista a point clear of Metro Stars, who they're battling with to avoid 9th spot. But Inter would risk dropping to 3rd at the end of the round with a point here if Berks were to win their match at TK Shutter Reserve. Now, there's been a bit of a tangle there between Gale and Knox. I think a free kick's been given Inter's way. Or is the drop ball? Yeah, well, it's been dropped to Fuji. Coimpsis. Fuji. Hannah Freer. DeMarco, it's gone out. Throw in for Vista. Smith up towards Mondiri. Can't keep it in on that occasion. Rankin gets on with it quickly and finds Rojas. Reed dispossesses her. DeMarco with the throw. Rankin's short. Freer with the clearance there, but it's only gone as far as Gale. Gale's put it forward, but Freer's header. Nishitani wins it well. That's a really good ball from Mondiri. Knox got there. Back to Nishitani. Reed wants to get Nishitani going up the wing. Freer, Rankin, box, Freer. Trying to slide it through there to Hood. That's a throw in for Inter. Box. Rojas. Rankin wanting to find Hood. And it's away for another throw. Huge finish to what's been a terrific match. We're into the last 2 minutes before stoppages. DeMarco wanted to get it into Rojas. It's been cleared. The amount of clearances Vista made, you just about lose count of them. Box. DeMarco to put it into Rojas. That's a good ball. Rojas taking on the defence. It was a good foot in there by Dearden. And Nishitani's been able to get it away. Comley now goes straight back to the hot spot towards Hood. It was Dearden with the header again. His box. Getting it from Hewitt. Fuji. Can Knox get across in here? Looking for Rojas. It's just run past her. And into the arms of Lucas. Into the 90th minute. Knox, that time didn't quite get the delivery she was after. It's gone out for a goal kick. Well, Inter won the first match between these two sides this season by 5-1 at Service FM Stadium. And right now, they'll take a 3-2. That's what a goal would give them to break the deadlock here. They've had to come back from 2-0 down. Vista have put in a massive defensive effort. Will it be enough? Rojas holds the ball beautifully. Nishitani's going to be able to head that away. We're in stoppage time now. Knox. It's going to be cleared by Furita. Another ball is needed. Well, how will Vista celebrate this if it finishes this way? Will they see the draw as a huge result? But bearing in mind that they were 2-0 up. Mondiri. They could still win it, of course. Knox will take the throw for Inter. And has been asked to take the throw from closer to where the ball went out. There goes the throw. Touched on towards Rojas, who's burst into the area. Cote Rojas into Dearden, who's been very prominent in defence in these last few minutes, making blocks and clearances and edging her side closer to a point. Fuji with the corner. Every Vista player is defending this. All 11 in the box. The corner's gone up towards Rojas. It's been cleared and there's a stoppage here. I'm guessing that it's a free kick to Vista, but well, yep, that is the decision. Or is he giving a drop ball? I've got no idea what happened there. We've played 2 minutes of stoppage time though. And Lucas has it and can go long. It's high. Rankin and Nishitani underneath it. Rankin wins the header. And Reed gets it back to Mondiri. Throw in. Freer. We're in the hands of referee Pryor as to how much longer will be played. 2-2 here. Fuji. Over to Coimsis. Oh, it's gone out though. And Shanakis with the throw. Knox can head it down. Inter will just try to get a ball in. Reed should get that away. Freer. DeMarco. How much longer is there? And that's a good ball. Hewitt. Rojas! Goal kick. In the interest of time, Box goes and places it. We've now played nearly 4 extra minutes. Up towards Mondiri. But that's going to be another Inter throw. Is this the last opportunity? It is not. Full time. There are celebrations on the Vista bench. It's a big point for them in the context of the battle to avoid 9th spot. They're definitely the happier of the two sides. And goodness, it could have been even more for them today. Vista taking the lead in the 10th minute through a glorious Mina Nishitani free kick. Then some terrific work from Ariana Mondiri to put them 2-0 up in the 31st minute, and the upset was really on. But Zoe Toland pulled one back just before half-time for Inter. And in the 79th minute, Talia Rankin made it 2-2. Inter pushed for the winner. They weren't able to get it, though. And scores finish level, each side taking a point from this one. It's been a terrific game. Hope you've enjoyed it wherever you've been following this stream. And just a reminder that there is another game in progress, the game that will complete the round between Metro Stars and West Torrens Burkalla. That's at TK Shuttle Reserve. If you want to see the end of that, come off this YouTube stream and go on to the Metro Stars versus West Torrens Burkalla stream on the FSA Leagues channel. And don't forget that next Saturday, it's the WMPL and WSL Cup, a whole host of cup finals occurring on Saturday, July 11 at Service FM Stadium. The West Adelaide versus West Torrens Burkalla WMPL and WSL Cup final will be at 1:30, and the Men's Federation Cup final will occur at 4 o'clock. That will be between Belgrade and Cumberland. Have a great rest of the weekend.